Hi, my name's Sandra. I'm also known as Cotswold Crafter over on my blog, cotswoldcrafter.blogspot.co.uk. I want to come on today to share with you what I made with the lovely dies that I was sent from inloveartshop.com. I've got a real variety of projects that I've made, so I'll get straight on and show you. We'll start with these two. They are called the large size lace flower border dies, and they really are large size. The longest one is 10.5 inches. And it is just under 1 3/4 inches wide, and the smaller one is slightly wider. It's 7 3/4 inches long, and it's just over 1 3/4 inches wide. You can see the flowers on this one are slightly larger, but apart from that it's the same. That's a really good thing though, because it gives you the ability of layering them up to get some lovely multi-dimensional sort of like flowers, which I'll show you in a second. So don't think of them as just a border die. They are really sturdy, they're really well made. You wouldn't believe they're the price they are. I think you can be sceptical with buying dies from some places, thinking that because they aren't as expensive as some of the big companies, that means they're going to be inferior quality, but they really aren't. They're amazing quality dies that cut perfectly first time. So I'll show you. This is the card I made with them. It's sort of glittery, with them just used as they were originally intended, as a border. So I cut three borders, attached them to a double-sided sticky sheet, covered it with glitter, 3 shades of glitter, and then rubbed it in, used that as my background, and then picked out the middle shade of glitter that you can't see, and used all the accents for that, and the sentiment is glittered as well. But they make a lovely background because they're nice and flat and really blend in, but they also make amazing flowers. Just look how much dimension is on those flowers. For this card I used the die to cut a border down my card, and then I placed the flowers over where the flowers were on the border, and then just layered them up to give dimension. They're so easy to turn into flowers. You just, where you've got them cut as a border, I actually think this is the slightly bigger one, but it'll show you just for demonstration purposes. Obviously you'll have all of them joined together, but you just do a couple of little snips here and there, and you've got the individual flowers. And then all I did was I took a flower shaping tool and a foam mat, and then just sort of like pushed it down in the middle, give them a little bit of shape, and then layered them up. If you want to do this for the second layer, what I did was I snipped out one of the leaves like that. You have to take a good bit out, and then off the thing. So I've snipped out one of the leaves, and then all you do is lay one leaf over the other, and then you've got a slightly smaller one. Stick it down so it's all lined up, but that will give you a smaller middle layer, and you can see that's what I've done on that one there. That one's only got like the 4 petals where the other ones have got 5. So allows you to build up your layers. You could go even smaller and cut out another one and just have 3, so you can take it as far as you like. So that was, and then I used those to make these flowers too, which I did exactly the same. I put little stamens in this one, but I think it just gives a really nice dimensional flower to add to your cards that you can. Sometimes when you buy flowers, you can't get them to exactly match the colours. Well, if you've got something that you can make your own flowers with, that's like a multi-purpose die. You can cut and make your backgrounds and then make your flowers as well in the same card, so everything matches. So that was that die. The second die I'm going to share with you. I just have to do a bit of a move around. There we go. The second die I'm going to share with you is this die here, which is the Cloud Stitched Embossed Background Border, a background die, and it's got little clouds etched into it that you can sort of like really feel them. They're not sharp, but you can feel them, and they will emboss into your card. I'll show you on my little die cut piece here. They emboss really deeply so you can really see them. I made this card with those dies. I see my little birds. Commercially made, and I'll show you the cards I made, but these are the dies. Amazing quality. You don't need to just use these for Ramadan though. I think I overthought it. These are the cards I made. That font is lovely that's written in. I think one of my letters has just fallen off. But let me just stick that back on quickly. There we go. The lanterns and things, you could use these on Christmas cards. This could be a nice bauble. You've got these little bits as well, so you've got things to hang them from. All I did for that one is I put some iridescent sparkly glue that I spattered into the background to make it look like twinkling stars, and then I added some smaller stars to give the effect of the night sky. And this one I did the same, but I did gold glitter in the background. Kept it sort of a bit less fussy. I just used the crescent moon and a star, and then some tiny little stars. Circle frame to put my sentiment on, and then use the lace border die to create the flowers. So I really like that card. I like the colours. I like how it all turned out. So these are just some of the projects that I made with these fantastic dies. I can't stress enough what great quality they are. For the amazing price, it's just amazing. I will link all of the product numbers and stuff in underneath in the space underneath where you put all your details, and with links to the actual products themselves, so you can link to, you know, if you want just the border dies, you can link and get those. And I think it shows then that you've come from my video, so that they can see that you're inspired by me. So if you could use that, that would be amazing.